in year one. What we're going to do now in phonics is we're going to recap all of our sounds which we've been learning over the last few weeks, all of our phase 5 graphemes. What I want you to do is I'm going to put the picture and the sound up. You'll have a little picture code to help you. Put the letters up and the sound picture, and you have to say the sound, and then I will play the robot man. He sounds like a robot. The man speaking, saying the sound out, and you can see how many of them you get correct. Okay, so let's go. So, what's the first one? Okay, remember the pictures will help you. Okay, let's listen and see if we got it right. A. And of course, AY at the end of a word. Remember, AI usually the middle, AY at the end. But in this word, for crayon, the AY is actually the middle. But most words, if you're spelling it and has an A at the end, use the AY, okay? Next one. Nice easy one.
Ow.
Well done if you got it. Okay. Still. Next one.
I.
Well done if you got it. Oh, this is sort of what we're talking about today in phonics. It's a long E sound. There's lots of them, isn't there? E, like in beads.
E. Oi.
What's this next one? This can make 2 different sounds, this one.
Ooh.
And also
You.
with the sort of U sound. Glue and Q.
Or.
Most people will get this one. Most people will get this one as well. Elephant. Okay, these 2 letters can be pronounced in 2 different ways as well. So we have
You.
for pew and
Ooh.
screw. What's this one?
O. Or.
Haunt. Monk. E. Another long E sound.
E.
Split digraph. I think most people will get this one.
A.
Another long E sound.
E.
Even. What's that one?
I.
You can hear your little voices at home. What's this? Another split digraph sound.
O.
Well, this can be pronounced in 2 different ways.
Ooh.
Oo in flute or
You.
U in cube. Okay, well done if you got lots of those right. Don't worry if you didn't, because we're going to be hammering them pretty hard when you get back to school, okay? So, let's play a little game. Make that nice and big, actually. Okay. Read the Yeti's question, then complete the bridge with either yes or no. So there's a block that says yes or a block that says no. I think I've played this with you before with some of your reception sounds. If the answer is correct, the penguin will make it across the bridge. If it isn't, well, we'll see what happens. So, let's read out a couple of our questions. Okay, so we have tricky word. Has a spaceship ever been to the moon? Has a spaceship ever been to the moon? That's a nice easy one to start with. Yes. Hopefully you can't do this as well. Well done. Okay. Have a read of this one yourselves at home, then I will read it after, and then we can decide our answer. Tricky word. One of our tricky words. Okay, hopefully you've started reading it now. Okay, we have could. Tricky word could. Cannot be sounded out. Could cactus grow in Antarctica? Could a cactus grow in Antarctica? Well, we know that Antarctica from our video in geography last week is really cold, so a cactus could definitely not grow there. Ooh. Another tricky word rhyming with could. We have would, cannot be sounded out. Okay, have a little read yourselves. It starts with would. This question, of course, we have a question mark at the end. Okay. Would you crawl into a thorn bush? Would you crawl into a thorn bush? I fell into one once. 2 girls on my street pushed me in, guys. Bad times. Both of them called Claire. 2 Claires pushed me into the thorn bush. It was not good. Okay. Would you crawl into a thorn bush? You definitely wouldn't. Okay, quite a nice easy one for us to read. Okay, hopefully you've already got a bit ahead of me here. Do, another tricky word, you go to school in the holidays? There's that A at the end of word. Do you go to school in the holidays? No, you don't. Lucky you. Neither do I. Sometimes they're going to tidy up a little bit. Tidy all your mess. Okay, we'll do one more. Ooh, trickier one to read this. It starts with that tricky word, could. Could you carry an elephant on your head? Could you carry an elephant on your head? Well, I know sometimes that can be pronounced with the E. Could you carry an elephant on your head? E-A can make E or E. Could you carry an elephant on your head? You'd have to be really strong. No. Okay. We'll do some more of those another time, okay? If you look here, last week I put some videos on for you to watch for phonics. They weren't exactly the same. They didn't match exactly up with the activities in your CTP book, but it's quite hard to find things for some of these quite obscure spelling rules and reading rules. So here I have some words. Well, all of the words I have an E, letter E in them, and I have 3 words on the left. So I have where the letter E makes an E sound. So I have met. I have chest, where it makes an E, and I have enter with an E at the start. But as we know, the letter E is not always pronounced E. It can also be the long version, making an E sound, which can be spelt in lots of different ways, like we were talking about before. Some of them were mentioned today. So we have double E, we have EY, we have EA, we have the split digraph E, we have, what else do we have? So E by itself, and there are more, just can't think of them off the top of my head. So, we have just E, as in family E, but it doesn't even have the letter E in it. Anyway, we have some words in the middle here where it is pronounced, even though it's just a single E, it's not any of those special sounds, special digraphs, that it can pronounce with an E sound. So we have, of course, the tricky word E, me, be, she, he, we. And it can also be pronounced in some random words which you wouldn't encounter that often. So we have E instead of equal, that's not a word. Try it with an E, equal is a word. Evening doesn't sound right, but when I try it with an E, evening does sound right. So that's a hard one to read. Look at that split digraph, makes it quite hard to read. Evening. So you guys crack on with your little book. Remember, if you try and read a word with an E and it doesn't sound right, try it with an E. Okay? So we're doing pages 8 and 9 in your books today. Hopefully by the end of the spring term we can finish off book 2. We definitely can. And in the summer term we'll have a look at book 3. But you're all doing a great job. So best of luck with your activities. People, give me a thumbs up if you like these books. The people in class do, I know, they love them. And I think they love them because they're nice and quick and then they can go and play again. So